Welcome back. It is Wednesday, April 17th, and the MLB. Our four best bets are on the way. It's Austin, joined by Logan. Let's recap how we did yesterday. So close to the sweep. A 5-1 day, a monster day for us. Let's do a recap, a little victory lap, Logan, and then we'll dive into today's picks. We cashed our Nerfy, Reds, Mariners, no run first inning. I don't even think we had a single base runner. We love that. We also cashed our hit parlay. We have another one incoming soon. Jimenez got 2. Marte had 4 hits. He went crazy. We had our Patrick Corbin over 5.5 hits allowed, which was a retire your family and send them to the Maldives because Corbin absolutely stinks. Cubs, Diamondbacks over 9.5. That was a retire family too. Each team scored 10 plus runs. That was nuts. And then, man, I'm rocking my Phillies jersey because Bryce Harper, we appreciate you. Phillies team total over 4.5 plus Trey 2+ bases plus 165 a winner. Our only loser was Braves and Astros over 9.5. Box score, you ended with 8 runs. Wasn't even close to 8 runs. They scored like 7 in the 9th inning, but hey, they made it close. Give us a chance. A 5-1 day. We cannot get that sweep, but we will never complain about a 5-1 day. Hopefully, we can go 4-0 today. But before we dive into everything, let's of course dive into how we did in terms of our hit parlay. We got another one coming. So if you are new, make sure you go check out that hit parlay. Go show it some love, and it's down below. Pin comment. Description. It's at the end of the video. Go check it out. We got 2 hitters we love today, and we have a lot of early games going on. So make sure you tap in to the hit parlay. It'll be down below in the pin comment again, description, and it'll be at the end of the video, probably live around 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. So go show it some love. Trying to go for back-to-back hit parlays. But Logan, I'm gonna throw it to you. You get another pick of the day, and I'm gonna just let you take this one away. Not a team you back too often.
Yeah, I do not back this team that often because they're extremely public. But you know what? I don't care. Let's ride public. Taking the
If you
New
say
York
Phillies
Yankees.
money line, they are going to absolutely throw something in the comments.
I'm not going. I'm not betting on the Phillies today. Everyone had their keyboards out yesterday. Stop betting on the Phillies. Yeah, well, they cashed for us, so pipe down. I'm taking the Yankees on the money line, -110 odds on BetMGM is your best value there. I'm taking the Yankees as short favorites in this one after losing the previous 2 games. Look, the reason I don't like backing the Yankees, and they're kind of falling the category of like the Dodgers or the Astros. They're extremely a public team, and I typically don't find value on those, but I actually find value today in the Yankees on a short pick'em price, and that's because the books really do value a pitcher like Kevin Gausman, and he starts for the Blue Jays today. 11.57 ERA and a 1.93 whip for Kevin Gausman. Now, you look at Kevin Gausman, you're like, dude, he's due a bounce back. And I agree he is due a better outings, but something is off with Gausman. Is it injury? Is it just his pitch timing? I don't know, but he just doesn't look like himself this year. And until he looks like himself and figures it out, I'm just going to fade him because you get a good price on the opposite of him because the books do expect him to eventually figure it out. But I'm not going to sit around and wait for him to figure it out. I'm just going to back who I think can hit him today. And Gausman has already faced this Yankees team, and they obliterated him. Gausman only went 1 1/3 innings pitched, allowed 5 earned runs at the Yankees April 6th. This Yankees team is definitely capable of doing exactly what they did. Now, it's the tricky thing in baseball is always a game of adjustments, right? You just saw that pitcher. How does he adjust? Well, like I said, I don't necessarily think Gausman's just going to figure it out overnight kind of thing. What's very troubling for Gausman is how he's getting barreled up. He's 2nd percentile in barrel percentage, 9th percentile in hard hit percentage, 11th percentile in ground ball percentage. Those are all really troubling against the Yankees team that can hit the ball really hard and hit for extra base hits. If that's what he's doing today, we might actually get a no sweat bet. I doubt it, but that would be cool if we did. Yankees hitting 251 off Gausman with an expected batting average of 291. That's a crazy expected batting average difference. And I do think the Yankees are going to get some hits and runs up on him today. Yankees hitting 255 with runners in scoring position. That's 18th in baseball. Not too shabby. I'd like to see that number be a little bit better, but I'll talk about the Jays in a second. I think the Yankees offense stands a really good chance of getting some hits and runs up on Gausman and maybe chasing him early again. That would be really cool if they did. Now, on the other side, we got Marcus Stroman starting for the Yankees, 2.12 ERA and a 1.06 whip. So you look on paper, yes, obviously big starting pitching advantage, at least ERA-wise and whip-wise, to Stroman. But that's not the reason I'm just backing this one, because that's a pretty square line of thinking. Against Stroman, though, the Jays are hitting 247 with an expected batting average of only 222, exactly opposite of Gausman. The expected numbers are better for a guy like Stroman. And the thing I like the most about Marcus Stroman is his ability to get ground ball outs. So far this year, he's been really getting them. 87th percentile in ground ball percentage, 88th percentile in hard hit percentage. You keep the ball in the infield. You get soft contact ground ball outs. That's how you take care of a team like the Blue Jays, who aren't that great at hitting anyways. The Blue Jays, 28th in batting average with runners in scoring position. That's only a 215 batting average. Look, at the end of the day, can Marcus Stroman go out and get those ground ball double play outs? Definitely. He's definitely capable. I think he puts up a pretty solid showing. And then we look at the bullpen. Huge discrepancy there. Yankees 4th in bullpen ERA. Blue Jays 25th in bullpen ERA. Yankees bats came alive later in the game yesterday and made it closer in the box score than it was earlier in the game. Let's hope that translates to a win today. Hopefully they string it all together. Whole 9 innings. Give us the win, Yankees. I really do like them a lot as my best bet today. But Austin, you got a player prop for us. Where are you going?
Yeah, I got another pitcher prop, and we've been really dialed in on these recently, and hopefully we can continue to stay dialed in. I'm actually going to go to one of the earliest starts because we're going to Miami and San Francisco Giants, which actually starts around 12:10 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you lock this in if you're watching it after the fact. Hopefully Keaton Wynn is making us look pretty smart out here, but I'm taking this under 6.5 hits allowed, -135 on Bet365. Is it a little bit juiced? Yes, but I'm going to lay a little bit of juice here. I played up to -150. Personally, I was pretty surprised that this was at 6.5. Maybe they know something I don't, but I thought it'd be closer to 5.5, maybe juiced on the over, or maybe juiced on the maybe -110 both ways. But you look at Keaton Wynn, who will, or at least is scheduled to start for the Giants, and his 3 starts this year, he's been pretty decent. 4, 3, and 5 hits allowed. He faced the Dodgers, Padres, and Rays, so it's not like he was facing bad offenses. Facing the Dodgers and only giving up 4 hits. Padres have a pretty good offense against righties. I mean, all 3 of those are pretty formidable offenses. The Marlins are batting about 241 against right-handed pitchers. Keaton Wynn is a righty, and that's basically league average. That's basically on par with what the Rays are. They're 239. Padres and Dodgers are much above that. They're in the top 10 in terms of versus righties. But something I have noticed for Keaton Wynn is he's been pretty tough on lefties so far this season, only allowing a 136 batting average to lefties. Small sample size. I doubt it's 136 on the year when all things are said and done, but it would be nice if he continued that, as he has to face some, of the talented Marlins hitters. Arise, Jazz Chisholm, Josh Bell, those are more of their talented guys. If we can somehow limit the production from them, I don't know where they're getting the other 7 hits from, but Wynn has some promising metrics. He's 78th percentile in fastball velocity, so he throws a fast fastball, so you're going to be trying to chase and get up to that. Sometimes if you're late, maybe we'll get some foul balls, which would be great to up his pitch count. Also 82nd percentile in chase percentage and 91st percentile in ground ball percentage. So he's getting guys to chase, and when they're chasing, sometimes they're making some weak contact, and we like those weak contact, those ground ball outs. If the Giants want to make some errors, go for it. We don't care. Errors are our friend today because we are just caring about the hits that he allows. I think there's a lot of different ways, though, that Keaton Wynn can get it done. Of the 18 starts that the other pitchers that have faced Miami's, 13 of them have gone under this line, allowing 6 or fewer hits. So a pretty good hit rate there. Yesterday, I was actually pretty proud of the Marlins. They kept the bat on their shoulder a little bit. Not a lot of first pitch swinging. Jordan Hicks only gave up 3 hits, but they chased him out after the 5th inning because they had 3 walks on him, 6 walks total. That's been a thing for the Marlins. They've been swinging early and often in counts, and that's why you normally back pitcher to go over their outs against them. Well, I don't hate that for Keaton Wynn today. I'm just going to take the under 6.5 hits allowed. If the Marlins want to do that once again, I feel pretty good about it. Last year, when he faced 22 or more batters, which he only did in 3 starts because he was more of a reliever than turned starter, he allowed 6, 5, and 3 hits. So hasn't given up 7 hits in one of his starts where he's faced 22 plus batters. If he doesn't face 20 batters today, probably a good chance he already went under this line. So favorite pitcher prop of the day, Keaton Wynn, a little bit juiced, but of the San Francisco Giants, under 6.5 hits allowed, -135. Like I said, I played up to about -150. Let's hopefully hope that he starts the day off with a winner because that's a 12 p.m. start. But Logan, you know what time it is. It's Nerfy Nation time, and the kids need another winner. And we're getting the rock music out, we're getting the flags out, and we're trying to go for 6 quick and easy outs. And boy, you're going to like the one today because we're not getting too cute. We're going back to where we just were yesterday because we're going back to the same exact one we took yesterday. It is the Reds and Mariners taking the nowhere in first inning, currently minus 115. On DraftKings, as we always say, we'd probably play each nowhere in first inning up to about minus 130. We don't really like to go more juice than that. We did yesterday for this one because we loved it, and it ended up paying off dividends because it was 6 up and 6 down. But I'm going to start with Bryce Miller, who will get the jump for the Mariners. He's been about as good as it can get in terms of nerfies. He's 14-0 on nerfies at home last year. This year is already 2-0 at home, 3-0 in general. Knock on wood, has yet to allow a first inning run at home. Hopefully he can do that once again. We've talked about the Reds. They do have some time. They're going to score runs, but they're 29th in first inning runs. They're away from home. They've struggled to score in this series. I'm confident Mr. Bryce Miller can do his job, get us those first 3 outs. But who's going to be pitching on the other side for the Reds today, Logan?
Yeah, it's going to be Andrew Abbott starting for the Reds. Abbott 7-4 on nerfies on the road last year. You'd obviously like to see that a little bit better. He's 1-2 to start the season. However, he did nerfy in his last start, and one of his 2 nerfies was via an unearned run because of an error. So you kind of look at Abbott. I think he is he as solid as Bryce Miller? No. But the matchup is there, and Abbott, the type of pitcher that you kind of want to back in the nerfy. He's 91st percentile on hard hit percentage. You can get those soft contact outs. 75th percentile on walk percentage. Hopefully, he does not put the leadoff guy on because you want to see that first out on the board. And then you got Mariners, 24th in first inning runs. I mean, at the end of the day, you just got to say, who am I taking my chances with? Am I going to take my chances with a good offense or an offense that's really struggled to score this year? That's the Mariners. So I think if there's a reason we're running this nerfy back. Yesterday, it cashed with pretty relative ease. Hopefully, we can make it 2 in a row, no sweats.
Yeah, let's get another nerfy winner. We probably will not have a stream for this one, so RIP in chat to the stream. Those will probably return tomorrow, but there's a lot of early games. That's a 4:10 start, so a little bit busy when that is going off, but hopefully we can get a nerfy to cash and round out the day. Yankees, we need a win, and Keaton win. We need under and hits allowed. Like I said, our first, technically fourth, whatever you want to call it, final play of the day will be our added hit parlay. It'll be in the pinned comment description, and I'll link it on the screen once it is available. You guys have a wonderful Wednesday. Let's continue that 5-1 run. Let's try to get that illustrious sweep, which we are looking for, which hopefully we can get today. We'll see you guys back again tomorrow. Peace.